So, as you have seen, the knife is hugely important to us bushcrafters. It's vital to us in many ways, so it's vital that we take proper care of it. Today we're going to look at sharpening a Scandi grind knife. The bevel of a Scandi grind knife is flat from the shoulder here to the bite here. Scandi grind knives are a particularly good knife for bushcraft use. The grind is forgiving on tougher use such as battening, yet is still fine enough for more delicate things like feather sticks. They are also easy to sharpen, and I'm going to show you now. We're going to use these whetstones to sharpen our knife. We have a rough whetstone and a smoother whetstone. Like sandpaper, these have a grit rating. We recommend you use an 800 grit and a 1200 grit stone. These whetstones are great to learn on as they have a large surface area. There are more portable options out there, or you could cut these down to make them more portable. But for base camp or home, where most of us will be sharpening our knives, these are ideal. We need to make sure that the surface of our whetstone is flat. If the surface is curved, then that shape will transfer to our knives. At the end of the video, we will show you how to maintain your whetstones. Now, people are often worried about sharpening their knives, but a blunt knife is dangerous and not an effective tool. An entry-level, more a Scandi grind knife will set you back around a tenner. It's a great tool, and because the price point is low, you're going to be less worried about using it and sharpening it. We lay the knife flat on the stone, and then we tilt it to the angle of the bevel. Too steep, and we would put a secondary bevel in. Too shallow, and we would damage the shoulder. We need to ensure the blade is held flat at the angle of the bevel like this. Using a smooth motion, we push the blade away from us, making sure we're not applying pressure on the return. We can do this straight on one area of the blade, and when we get to the belly, we can move around to the tip, maintaining the angle of the grind. People have all sorts of formulas of how many times they do each side of the blade, but as long as you keep it equal, you'll be alright. Once we are happy that we've sharpened the blade and we've removed any damage, we'll move on to the finer stone and do the same again. Once we finish with the 1200, we can move on to the strop. This strop has got some stropping paste on it which will help to polish the edge. You can make your own strop by gluing a flat piece of leather, fluffy side up, to a piece of wood. For stropping, we have the blade pointing towards ourselves, moving it away so that we don't cut into the strop. As with the stones, we maintain that bevel angle. You can test the sharpness of the blade by cutting a piece of paper. If the blade is blunt, then the paper will crumple, it won't cut. Now we've sharpened our knives, we need to maintain our stone. We do this with a dressing stone, running it backwards and forwards, ensuring the sharpening stone is flat. Well, I hope you can see how easy it is to sharpen your knife, and I hope it's given you the confidence to sharpen yours. If you like what you've seen, then click the subscribe button, and we hope to see you next time at Woodsman Bushcraft.